Well, this is going to be a good one. Let's talk about the Los Angeles Rams against the San Francisco 49ers. Both you and I have selected in this matchup the Los Angeles Rams to win. I feel like this is probably going to be one of the more entertaining games of Week 18 because it is still very meaningful here for both teams. For the 49ers, an example, they have to win in order to make the playoffs. Win and they're in. Now, there's still a chance they could get in even if they lose. They'd have to lose and hope that New Orleans also loses to Atlanta in order to get that 7th seed, or more than likely they'd be taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to open up in the NFC wildcard picture there. I don't know. Which Matthew Stafford are we going to see in this game when we talk about consistency? And obviously, I think everyone's wondering about, is Trey Lance going to play? Jimmy Garoppolo has been limited in practice, and there's an ideal possibility he could play in this game. How do you approach this if you're Kyle Shanahan?
If Jimmy is healthy enough to play with that thumb, he's got to play. I do, and I hate to say this because I actually think that Trey Lance played sneakily well this past week. I think Jimmy Garoppolo is still your best chance to win right now with the way that you have here. He would have to be, just because of the thumb. The issue with all of this and the issue with not practicing is that he probably would be rusty even if he went in, which is always another tough thing. Other than that, if he is practicing even on a limited basis and you're taking reps away from your rookie, you don't want to do that either. It's not a guy who is going to be okay if he does not get all of the reps in practice. So for me, I think if Jimmy's healthy enough, you have to play him. I think he's your best shot, but you got to beat the Rams and you have to be able to turn over Matthew Stafford. He might give you some opportunities. We've seen he's played quite inconsistent this year so far. And we've seen this Rams offense kind of take a step down every single week. And it's something that has been a theme for Sean McVay and throughout his entire career. These offenses that start super hot end up slowing down and aren't very good by the end of the season. It'll be interesting to see if they can turn it around and start playing well before the playoffs.
Few games remain here. Obviously, we're going to take it to the New England Patriots taking on the Miami Dolphins at Hard Rock Stadium. And look, this has been a little bit of a house of horrors here for this New England Patriots team. In critical moments in the last game of the regular season when they've played, the New England Patriots, for some reason, have had a hard time beating the Miami Dolphins. Now, for Dolphins fans, and obviously we have a lot of Dolphins fans and a lot of Dolphins love here at Pro Football Network, it is going to be the Waddle Watch in this game here. We both have the Patriots winning this matchup, but I mean, maybe Waddle gets the record in the meantime, and it's kind of helps offset the feeling that Dolphins fans will feel heading into the offseason.
Yeah, I think the real question is, how well does Tua play in his last game as Miami Dolphin?
Ooh, big questions.
Big questions here. How will he play? As long as he force feeds Jalen Waddle, I think you're going to be okay. And it's nice. Waddle already missed a game from COVID earlier this year. So if he does break the receptions record for a rookie, he will have done it in a 16-game season. So we don't have to put an asterisk beside his name. But for me, this is a game New England's going to try to look a little bit better. Going into the playoffs, this is a Miami Dolphins team that is not a horrible football team. They just got done winning 7 games in a row before this last loss. So for me, it's about going out. It's about Mac Jones playing efficient football. It's about that defense getting back to playing the way that they were before their little 2-game skid.
That's about drive. It's about power, my friend. Our final game that we're going to be picking, the Los Angeles Chargers, Sunday Night Football against the Las Vegas Raiders. Both Dalton and I in this matchup here, we both chose the Chargers in this one. This is a big one here for Brandon Staley, but more importantly for Justin Herbert. I think that with all the circumstances talking about the Las Vegas Raiders, what they've been dealing with this season, I don't think it'll matter enough when you look at what the Justin Herbert-led Los Angeles Chargers, they want more of this, and I think they're going to come out and they're going to secure their first playoff berth with a win against the Raiders on Sunday Night Football.
Yeah, I just don't want to see a world where we don't have Justin Herbert playing playoff football.
Seriously.
That's like, listen, I love Derek Carr. I was very high on Carr early in the year. I thought that he was playing very well and carrying that football team towards victories in the beginning of the season. But I can live in the playoffs without him. And for me, I want to see this offense for LA come out in the playoff atmosphere. And this will be a playoff atmosphere. This is a win and get in game. So I'm very excited to see how it all plays out.
The Raiders definitely aren't a sexy playoff team. The Chargers, though, they certainly are. That'll be fun. A lot of firepower that we'd see in the wild card round.